There it is. So, there we go. All right. Ooh, I can see the countdown over here too. Yes, that's what's playing right now.
Oh, that's
yeah, you can talk your shit now.
It was the Valentine's Day episode.
Oh,
we should have had a song or something.
A
like a Valentine's
song.
Day song.
Oh, well.
Like, my ding-a-ling, won't you play with my ding-a-ling?
Oh, boy.
Like, that ain't a good song for Valentine's Day?
I don't.
My ding-a-ling.
What does that have to do with Valentine's Day? You want to intro the show since we actually started, or were you too busy making up
Who
a
ain't
song?
trying to get their ding-a-ling played with Valentine's Day?
I thought y'all didn't want that as a gift. Yes, we are live.
hey, everybody. What's going on? This is our first episode of can I say?
Yeah, you can say all that. Like we never.
Say fuck. You know what? God damn it. This will be the first episode of Just Say Fuck It. I am your host, Maseratii. This is my co-host.
I'm a co-host now.
Special guest co-host.
Okay. Cause see, on the last show, what was I? I was like nothing. I don't remember.
What was the name
it don't
of that
matter.
show?
It don't even matter.
Why you bringing it up then?
Because I'm a host now.
I'm trying to bring you into this show.
I know, and I fucked up.
This is how you do.
I fucked up.
Bring up the old shit.
I fucked up. I did. I brought up old shit.
She won't be here next episode.
Typical
Don't
female
worry
shit.
It.
Bring up old shit.
Yep. She won't be here next episode. Don't worry about it, people.
Damn, I done got knocked down already.
Yes. Fuck. It'll be the Maseratii show by next week. We'll just scratch this name out and it's back to the Maseratii show.
Well, I mean, if I put the graphics on there,
oh, you still gonna do the work. It's just gonna be my show. You'll work for free.
Did you say my name at all, or did I fuck it up too? BLK Pepper Potts. I don't think you did, but that's okay. I'm gonna take myself back to host because you know what it says. BLK Pepper Potts.
I don't give a damn what it says.
We can see ourselves. We are on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now, streaming live.
You all happy and shit? These old bright ass lights and shit.
Somebody has to be excited.
I feel like Money Making Mitch when he walked into the club, all the lights was on him and shit. My man, Money Making Mitch.
Yeah. That's
how I feel right now with all these lights on and shit.
Yeah, because we had to step it up for the new
Friday
show.
Night Lights and shit.
We had to do better than.
We should have painted this couch for you too.
I know it is kind of we blood
Crip-ish.
and crip, blood and crip over here, but that's okay. It works.
I don't think you're allowed to say both of those. You have to choose. Are you a blood
Kendrick
or a crip?
Lamar does.
Are you a blood or a crip?
Neither. Alive, not participating.
Clud or blip. Brip.
I'm gonna go with. I like the color purple.
All right. Well, you could be Miss Seeley. Listen, we got some topics to get through. But
the shame, the freaking shame.
Look. She'll go ahead and get to these topics and shit because she's the one that wrote them down and she memorized them. I didn't.
I did not memorize them because they're right here.
Well, what are they? What are our topics? What's our first topic?
Well.
Am I too loud?
Okay. Well, let's see. The first topic. That is the voice of BKA Watts, if anyone is curious. He's behind the boards for us because we've relocated. But the first topic.
What is the first topic? Read it off.
You want me to? I think it'll go better if you read that. Why don't you read that one? No. Let me show you which one to read. Read that one right there. Let's have you read that.
You got it all sideways.
No, it's right there.
If I see RiRi, I'ma eat her like a Panini.
Oh boy, you screwed it all up. I'm so sorry, ASAP Ferg, because he just messed your little words all up. I mean, you should just know that off top that he said that anyway. So you fucked up regardless.
Who the fuck said
that? I need a new co-host. So anyway, from the little ASAP crew here, the actual words is, if I see RiRi, I'm going to eat her like a panini. How do you fuck that up? But anyway, as we all know, Rihanna is pregnant. Okay. But she's pregnant by ASAP Rocky.
That's who her boyfriend is. Like,
I know, but I just really want that to be the title of it. But that is, would you like be a little weirded out that if now your friend and a member of your crew is, after you said that about Rihanna, or is it just either side is just no, whatever?
No, I'm a guy. If I have a chick around and these other niggas ain't lusting after her and be like, damn, I wish I had her. it's a problem. I'm like, why am I with
But you
her?
know what? It takes a certain kind of guy to handle that, though. A lot of men can't handle, you know, the person that they're with. I'll put it that way. The person that they're with.
It's a lot of motherfuckers in denial out there. Everybody wants. Listen, anytime you talk about a female that you want, it's always a female that other people want. I guarantee you, ain't no nigga out there talking about, man, I would fuck this dog shit out of Oprah's friend.
Gail?
Yeah.
Nobody is? That's
I ain't heard
false.
nobody lusting after
Why?
Gail.
Because she got access to Oprah.
I would fuck Oprah.
I mean, you can let Gail be a stepping stone
Listen,
to Oprah. How else do you?
Are
It's
they
probably easy to get to
lusting
Gail.
after Gail, or they just like, I fuck Gail to get the money?
Either.
They're not lusting.
I mean, you gotta,
They
you
not-
know,
they not- I
you
never
have
heard-
to perform still, so it's gotta be.
Hey, we've never heard about, damn, Gail got some nice ass titties. You ain't never heard
I mean,
a nigga
nobody
say that.
said that about Oprah either, but
Yeah, but Oprah
here
got
we
money.
are.
Ain't nobody lusting after Oprah.
You
We
don't
just
think
wanna fuck
Gail
her for
got
the
Oprah money?
Huh?
She got some of Oprah money, like, cause
Yeah.
they're BFFs.
We're
So when
fucking-
she takes a trip with
Listen.
Oprah, you take a
Listen.
trip with.
We're fucking Oprah and Gail for the money. We're not lusting after Oprah. Rihanna could be dead broke and a bum on the street, and trust me, I would pick her ass up right now and change her life.
That's, I mean, honestly, from conversations with men, Rihanna, they're not all that attracted to her.
Listen.
Yeah, and they're not saying that she's ugly. It's just not like their top attraction. I think she's gorgeous. Let me just be clear about that. But
Well,
yeah,
you
they're
got
not.
gay niggas on your friends list, so they don't count. Them niggas you be
Who
asking gay.
Well,
They
even
gay.
gay men will say she's beautiful, so that's not what I'm saying.
I'm talking about like the undercover gays. I ain't talking about like the.
Oh, I do.
I know you do.
Oh, I do.
We had a whole conversation where we was talking about porn. And them dudes got on there. I only watch porn with 2 females. Nigga, you a goddamn. Don't nobody want to see a fucking 5-minute video of 2 chicks rubbing carpet. You only watching videos
Yeah.
with 2 females.
Oh,
you
yeah.
motherfucking lie.
I remember that
you
post now.
motherfucking lie.
I remember
You
that
watch
post
porn
now.
like everybody else watch fucking porn, nigga. You want to see that bitch getting drilled and killed, nigga. You don't watch 2 females. Well, I only watch porn with 2 females. I don't want to see another nigga. Don't
Well,
look at
don't
his
want to
dick.
see another needle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
well,
ain't looking at his dick.
and you know what? I
Ain't
said
sizing
that
his dick
was.
up.
Well, that could have been a nice transition for
Nah,
where
fuck
we're
that.
saving for Talk Your
I'll bring it
Shemaz.
back up later.
Yeah, we'll definitely remember to
Lying
come
ass
back
niggas.
to that. But I will just say I did kind of understand when another guy was like, I don't want to see another man. Yeah, I get it. Because that's the same
man
reason
wanna see
men don't.
No other man want to see another man's dick.
Right.
If he's straight. But if you're watching porn, the sad truth is you're not gonna sit up here and only watch lesbian porn. No dude is doing that.
Well, now you did the virtual reality porn a couple hours ago
I
on the
did.
live in the group, and that was pretty much all you saw was 2 women. So when it comes
But
to
they were fucking a dude.
right, but you barely really like saw that. That virtual reality porn puts you more into being the person.
Oh,
So,
I seen more than I wanted to because that motherfucker pulled out.
Right, but now I guess for men that say they don't want to see that, it actually is different on that virtual reality porn. I mean, unless you like really looking down and over it.
I look
You
at
can avoid
everything.
that.
I
Now
see
you'll
the
just
room.
see 2 women.
I'm from the hood. I'm gonna check out the room just to make sure. 'Cause anytime
Well,
you
yeah,
get in a
especially
threesome-
on that, you're gonna want to see the whole room any
anytime
freaking
you in a
way.
threesome, you gotta make sure you gotta check them little doors and shit, cause the nigga pop out and rob your ass, nigga. That's the main person that get you man some females.
Oh, yeah, I
fuck
wouldn't
with
know
that.
about that.
I'm like, so both of y'all want to give me some pussy tonight? All right, that's cool. I'm gonna just check the doors though. Let me check the doors.
Yeah,
because
that might be a good way.
these
To,
hoes about to rob me.
yeah, you don't want
All I
to
got
set
is a
up like
debit
that.
card. You know what that means? For me to get robbed, that means at gunpoint I gotta drive my car to the ATM.
To the ATM.
4 or 5
I mean, they
ATMs
could
because
just-
it's a limit.
Yeah, why? I got a limit on mine too. I'm glad it ain't just me. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Why can't I can't take all my cash out or a nice chunk of it, but I can spend it online. So it's the
Shit.
same amount of money coming out. I just can't
What
have
you
it in
mean, what's a
physical
nice
form.
chunk?
I'm not saying what my withdrawal limit is. Thank you for trying though.
I tried to take out 7,000 one time. And
Oh
they
my,
was
you
like,
went way too far.
Usually, what you have to do is call ahead of time.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, you a bank.
Oh, you
ain't got
went
7
into
racks.
the bank. Oh,
Yeah.
I used to work at one a long time ago. I don't know what they do now.
Them
What?
niggas
When
like,
was
you supposed to
this?
call ahead. I was like,
When was this though?
shit, it was like last summer.
Oh, well, that's why. Now, if you had said like 5 years ago, anything pre-COVID, everything after, I'm just like, oh.
I was broke 5 years ago.
Well, at least you can put it in the past. I'm
I'd
scared
have
right
robbed
now.
everybody in this room for $5,000 motherfucking dollars. I'd have been like, this is a nice show y'all got here. I'd have locked that door. Everybody ass naked. Give me the clothes. I'm taking the wallets, the purses, car keys. I'm out.
Okay. Well, we had another little side topic here to go with what we just had.
What other topic we got?
That would be KimYe or JulYe. Meaning, who would you rather see together? And also, we could discuss them anyway. Kim and Kanye back together, or who he's with now, which is
Neither
Julia.
one.
I can't remember her last name. Neither, really.
Oh, neither one. I don't give a shit. Give a fuck about
Well, as far as entertainment's sake, I'm glad all this is happening because I freaking love it. Okay, I'm gonna say first, I don't think that. Oh my God, they're not gonna make it. He's already posting talking about missing Kim and want his family back or whatever he said on his last one after her vote shoot. Yeah,
That's life.
but since I've seen him actively with the new girlfriend, I hadn't really seen him talking like that.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the story of my life. Every female I've ever lost has always been to some ex-boyfriend that some chick can't let go of, or some baby father that she just can't let go of. I've never lost it to like a new nigga that was just higher ranked than me. It's always just been some nigga that she was like, and you know what else?
That history,
he this,
yeah.
he that. And I'd be like, oh yeah, that's
So why
fucked
did
up.
y'all break up in the first place?
Yeah.
That's the question.
And then I stopped getting replies to my text messages and shit. Where was you at? I went to see my ex. And, bitch, why you want to see the dude that was beating your ass?
Oh, see, now that's something ain't no coming back from.
Shit.
Because some things you can put like a nice amount of time in between that, and maybe y'all can get back together. But that can't be one for me. Like you put your hands on me.
Listen, I didn't see
You
them.
see me in public, no,
I
you
didn't
don't.
see them make posts, show pictures and everything of how bruised and beat up they was by they dude. And 2 months later, she be sitting up there taking pictures with the nigga and shit. And they at the club. I'm like, is that the same Buster Douglas
That
ass
just
nigga
beat
that was
your
uppercutting
ass.
you a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, that's not cool. But you know, that's way off topic, first of all. But that goes deeper than, sometimes people they don't know how to let go of people.
Y'all better learn.
I mean, yeah, but that's also going into physical abuse. So that person is like they're an abuser for real.
Shit.
Like,
Any type of abuse. Shit. Physical,
yeah,
mental. all
that's
that
not
shit.
cool.
Let it go. It's
Well,
7 billion people out here.
I don't think. Okay, so we could go back. I don't think Kanye is a physically abusive, but I can see from his personality could be a little harsh to be around. And Kim and who he's with now, they just seem so different to me. Like I don't think the new girlfriend can. Listen, her battery gonna drop real soon. She ain't gonna be able to keep up with freaking Kanye West. It's just not gonna happen.
Why is it we don't ever talk about the other nigga that Kim is dating? Like, we don't bring him up. We only talk about like Kanye and
Well,
his long list of-
just the other day, I think he officially said they're together. Like he officially called her his girlfriend.
What's his name? Pete Davidson?
Yeah, thank you, because I was stalling trying to think of his name.
You
but
couldn't think of his name?
no,
You ain't listen to that
it
game
was
song?
it was like right there. I'm like Saturday Night
You ain't
Live, and I
listen to that
couldn't.
game song where he said he beat Pete Davidson ass?
Yeah, that's true. But I couldn't think of the man's name. I'm not apologizing for it because
And my new bitch bad.
But you know what? Shout out to him because he has a way of picking them up. Of people you never think he'd be with. Like, who would have thought him and Kim Kardashian would be a thing? Like,
I mean, why not? Shit.
because he just doesn't see. Think about all her past boyfriends and husbands. Where does he fit in there?
Rich.
Nah. I don't think she's definitely not in a place now in anybody else's money. Shit, she gave Kanye a loan of like $50 million or some shit like that. Money ain't.
It ain't.
That ain't on her list of things.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure
no,
she's
trust
gonna
me.
want things in return just
Trust me, when
because
you get
she's
money,
a female.
you only fucking with money. You get money, you only fucking with money. Her mother already said, listen, she
I
trains
don't
her
know about
girls.
that because she already got kids, so that bag's secure.
Look, she said she talks to her girls about dating men only who have money. Don't date niggas broke.
Still
Don't
though,
date niggas like me.
because I can
Yes.
see maybe coming up and y'all trying to build so don't go backwards. But once you hit a certain amount of your bank account, how much further do you got to go that it don't matter who you date?
Shit, keep going. You ain't a billionaire yet. Until you walking around
Well,
like them
that's what I
Saudi
said.
princes
She's
and
got
shit.
if she goes, and now this is a if, because not all women want child support and spousal support and shit. She might be paying him,
Here's
but
the problem. Here's the problem. You get in there and Kevin Federline her ass, you got her looking crazy, and then all of a sudden, her rich ass got to pay that broke ass nigga some shit. Now you rich.
Brittany didn't have control over her own stuff, so I don't know how all that went down. And for me, if I got, see, you thinking of that for a female. See, if it was a guy, it wouldn't matter now, would it? So for me being a female, if I get rich, especially Kim Kardashian money, your money ain't gonna matter to me.
So you
I got enough. Dude. See, I don't.
And it's broke. I'm saying
broke in your bank account is one thing. What is your personality like? What are your goals? Shit, if we together like that, let me help you with your fucking goals. If I got that kind of cash,
let me tell you something. It don't matter how broke you is. When you have that type of money, whatever your goal, it don't matter what your goal is. You be like, I want to own some McDonald's. You be like, okay, I'll buy you some fucking McDonald's, motherfucker. You
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Like,
so for me being a female, the same rules apply.
You can find a bum on the street that'd be like, my thing is I want to start a malt liquor company because I like drinking malt liquor.
You can tell. I don't agree with that. You can tell because it could be someone that has a business already started. My thing is, if I am that wealthy, I don't care about your bank account, but please understand if we get married, there's a prenup because you're not taking my money.
Is there a life insurance policy? So you might not make it.
Yeah, I better not die. You got a weird ass.
I'm going to get that money. I'm going to get rich or die trying.
Oh, no.
When I say
because
die,
you're
I'm
going
not
to know
talking about
Nope,
me.
forget that. You're going to know ahead of time. That money going to my kids all the way around. You fucked. You can't forget it. So
I'm gonna get that.
You better enjoy spending this money while I'm alive, and then I'm gonna set you up, something for if I pass. But it won't be enough to kill me. Like you'd be better off keeping me alive and spending the money while I'm alive.
I'm gonna get rich or die trying. If they can't find your body,
but that's what I'm saying. The money I'm leaving you just won't be enough.
Shit, I can just deposit all that shit while you gone. You missing? You ain't around. I been pulling that shit off so quick.
I go missing. Somebody gonna know. So nice try with that one.
Who gonna know?
First of all, if we talk about me having Kim Kardashian money, a few million people is gonna notice if I'm not posting on social media. Like, where the fuck?
Right.
Black pepper pots.
That should be going for a day or two.
You're gonna be posting on my page.
Yeah, I post
on vacation.
I post like a little nude flick real quick, get your page shut down. Then they can't ask no quick like, oh man, Kim's page got shut down. And she
I don't like how fast you thought that plan up.
And her new husband Brandon and moved to fucking Saudi Arabia.
Woo, I feel like you thought about this already. I don't like that.
Shit, when it comes to some money now, I know every way to get.
Yeah, you thought of it just
get rich or die trying, and I ain't talking about
way
Vday.
too fast. Oh my gosh, are you watching Power right now?
You want to talk about Power and our Valentine's Day
I really
special?
don't, but I hate the fact that you brought it up, and now it's on my mind.
I didn't bring it up. I didn't say shit about Power.
You said something about 50 Cent.
Get rich or die trying?
I mean, you automatically hear 50 Cent and think of Power now. And if you don't, then you ain't watching Power.
I think it get rich or die trying.
I'll think of Power. Because it's 2022, not 2000.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all remember that album?
I do,
when
but
you single-handedly
considering
destroyed like the number one rapper that was out at the time.
What decade we're in now, I think about
when a nigga just come into the game new and bully your ass. I'm like, come on, Ja. You guys, y'all millionaires over here like.
But yeah, shout out to 50 Cent though, because
nigga.
He's got the Power thing going heavy. But he's never really. What has he done bad? What has he put out there? Be it music, movies, whatever. I can't think of him having a complete.
Oh, he's had bad movies.
Which one?
The movie where he was like half Puerto Rican. He had like a S curl or something. That was
all
bad
right.
He was like a cop or some shit.
How long ago was that?
It don't matter.
Like I was trying to change what I said, but you just like demolished the fact that I was wrong.
Yeah, shit. He had that other movie too that was bad.
All right, okay, whatever. The point is, he's doing great now, so shout out to him. That could be our next.
He's been doing great. Shit, that ain't the question.
Well, he's doing like people are bringing his name up again, like every day. It's like the feel for 50 Cent back when Get Rich Die Trying came out. It's just a different kind of fame, if that makes sense. And you're thinking about it like it don't, so maybe it did.
Yeah. I don't think you understand the pandemonium behind Get Rich or Die Trying, like even before that shit came out.
I said a different kind of fame.
Shit.
His name is being brought up almost every day.
I like that. Get rich or die trying.
But it's being brought up.
It's being brought up.
And given that we're now more into social media, when it gets brought up repetitively now, it hits a little different.
Well, he gets brought up repetitively because he bullies on people.
Well, there's also that. I'm not mad at it because, I feel like some people just are who they are, and that's who they are. Like when the one dude, I can't think of his name, from The Wire had passed, and 50 was like, basically so. I was just like, well, that's 50 Cent. Because, like, I guess he still had his alcohol hashtag in the post, and I'm like, yo, it's 50 Cent. I'm like, imagine if Ja Rule died, and what would he say?
I mean,
a lot.
I mean, because niggas pick and choose. Like, Lil Durk and them niggas been talking about smoking Tuka for a long time. And when I found out the story behind the whole smoking Tuka shit, I'm like, that nigga was 15 years old when he got killed. Tuka was a real person. That TikTok video where it be like, Corbin got shot, Corbin got shot. Who's Corbin? Those are real people that motherfucking name. Like, they had a news report. They was like, Corbin such and such. And they had his mother there like, Corbin such and such was a real person. And I don't appreciate his name being up. Like, these are real motherfucking people. And we just making TikTok videos about their ass. We don't give a fuck about that.
It's funny how you will get away with that, but what's his name? Dave Chappelle people attempted to demolish. The thing is, it wasn't going nowhere. I know we brought this up before, and yet again, we're off topic, but I felt like that was just major promo for it. But we can't. Did you try to get tickets for his? Nah,
why would I do that?
Why not?
It would be like if Michael Jordan came out with like a limited edition. I'm only coming out with the
Somebody
Air Jordan Legend Nikes one time in life. It'll never be a retro. You'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get them. No, you ain't, nigga.
I tried.
These bitches out one time and guarantee you, every rich nigga with about 20,000 or more is gonna get them shoes before your ass.
But I tried though.
Get in line before.
I tried.
No.
I got on the virtual line and everything, and then it was just by the time it got to me, it was sold out.
You're dealing with people that are professionals at buying tickets and bots.
I know.
And bots.
But I still tried though.
I mean, you can try all you want to.
Maybe I'll come up on somebody selling them, or somebody just gonna be generous
Shit.
and send me some tickets. Probably not. All right, so we have
on the street from somebody some Dave Chappelle tickets.
Some Dave Chappelle. I mean, my mother used to get them because she knew like the promoters and stuff. Like back in the day, she would get her tickets. I know. That's why I'm sitting here thinking like, I wonder if anybody she used to know, maybe they can. I might, but I probably won't. All right, so
episode, apparently.
So here we are in February, starting week 2 of our monthly schedule, and it just so happens to be Love and No Basketball, which includes all sex in relationships. You okay over there with that mic? Don't mess with it. You gonna make it worse. But we also, within week 2, we have Valentine's Day coming up, so we wanted to get a quick little history here. Oh my God, we wanted to get a little quick history here going for.
I can see my shoes.
Can I finish what the topic description is, please?
This is the R&B special for the Valentine's Day. Just kick it. My voice don't get too deep, so every time I sing something, it's gonna be like from a kid or a female from the 90s.
Oh, why don't you just Milli Vanilli it? All right, so we have the history of Vday, what to buy and what to do. All right, you wanted to keep these topics. I personally didn't. I could have passed on all these, but
I want to keep all the topics.
Yeah, the history of Vday. I definitely want to toss in part of the history of Vday being pagan. It was like the history of Vday, because I looked this up. The history of Vday is like nothing of what we do now. You had a priest in the past marrying people when he wasn't supposed to out in Rome, going against the church. He gets in trouble. Then at some point, another priest was accused of something else. So these different things kind of just took place and formulated throughout the history of Vday. I mentioned the pagan portion of it. I think every religious person should probably stay away from Valentine's Day because the things they did for Valentine's Day, like slapping women with animal hide to increase fertility, was like on the list of things.
What's wrong with that? If it worked, it worked.
Well, first of all, if I say the word pagan.
Can I ask a question? People always, every time a holiday comes, like, it's a pagan holiday. I'll be thinking to myself, like, All right, so, but
Well, I can give you an all right so because the meaning of things change, but it depends on where you find your religious beliefs and how serious you used to
let me
take that
ask.
though.
All right, so tell me, what is it that people have against pagan?
Pagan,
Yeah, tell me what it is.
not believing in God. So what you had, I
So an
can't tell
atheist.
you.
It's an atheist.
Okay, so what you
Modern day
had
atheist?
was blending in pagan holidays when they were trying to get Christianity popping off. It's like one of the best way I could put it. So when you have certain things when they coexist, like the Christmas tree is pagan. If you didn't know, around the time of when
No, but
that
y'all say pagan like it's a bad
Well-
thing. But I'll be like, okay, so so tell me, what is the negative connotation behind being pagan? It's like
that's what I was saying. It depends on
like,
what your religious beliefs are. So I put it to you this way. For me, if I was just like deep into my religion and I found out the things that I had been celebrating was rooted in paganism, I'd feel some kind of way. But that's the ways
I
of,
still believe that shit.
like I said with the fertility thing, there was ways of, how can I put this, celebrating sex. There's a lot. I mean, I would rather make that a separate episode than
You gonna talk about the fucking Romans?
yeah, dropping all these little details of paganism. Because we gonna go way off talking, and I know you want to get to talk your shit,
You know
Masa
what?
today. I know you want
I'ma
that
say
to
this,
happen.
And it goes back to what I always say about dudes. When I tell people, like, y'all don't understand that so many motherfuckers out here be against, like, the gays is because a lot of these dudes that y'all think is straight is really gay. Like, the dudes is real aggressive. Like, they gay. Yeah. Like, that's like, if you don't believe me, go back in history. Look at how many people was actually gay when it was cool to be gay. When them Romans it was cool to have sex with other men. They was all out.
I think it was and it wasn't. I think it depended on
Who was gonna stop them?
wait,
They was
what
doing it, they
century
was being
did you
their
go
wives.
to? I mean, because they hit a lot of that shit. Because I was even thinking about even with like when they vote like a new pope and they would be in a conclave and it would just be them and these boys. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? But I don't want to get into that neither. So let's talk
What
about
they was doing. That man been doing for years. What do you mean?
I know, but it's still. And see, that's another thing. For me, if I was heavy into religion, especially if I was Catholic, I'd be looking at my religion like, yo, what have y'all been teaching me? But again, let's save that for a
A lot of
separate.
this is documented
You
history
just
about-
gonna keep pulling it back.
Yes, it's documented fucking history. I keep trying to tell everybody, they be like, oh, yeah, this person is...
Yeah, I mean...
you know, they had fucking religions where, like, having sex with little boys, like, they consider little boys the same as, like, having sex with girls.
Yeah,
Look at all this shit
when
up,
they was
people.
locked up in them rooms voting, I promise you, it was not kosher. Well, I guess kosher isn't the right word.
Roman shit. Them Romans had some rules. I was like, God damn, these niggas don't give a fuck who they fuck.
No.
Everybody, including the dog, getting fucked.
I
when they
was
come
just
home
gonna
from war.
say animals included.
Yep, animals included.
All
When I
right.
come home from war, everybody getting fucked. Boom,
Oh.
boom, boom, and Fido. The dog, whoop, yep, you
I forgot what it was like to film with you.
Doggy
It's
style.
been that long. Oh my God. All right. So back to Valentine's Day. What to buy for Valentine's Day? These are the topics you wanted to keep, so don't try to ignore them now. This is not okay.
Oh, what happened?
Back to Valentine's Day.
Back to Valentine's
Yes,
Day.
back to Valentine's
I was
Day.
doing another little R&B interlude. What was we going to now?
What to buy, what to do. Because I'm off of the history because you just going to keep going the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, we get canceled. Listen, when it comes to, you know, buying these gifts and shit, just stay in your budget, fellas. It's always the thought that counts. And make sure that you're not just doing some shit with some just random chick. Do it with somebody that, you know, you can spend a little time with, you actually like spending time with, you wanted to show somebody, you know, something special. Go ahead. A lot of times, you know, it's just simple. Some chocolate-covered strawberries. And here's a little tip for y'all. You can go on Amazon and use your EBT card or your food stamp card, whatever it is in your area.
Oh, Lord.
And purchase chocolate-covered strawberries and have them delivered from Amazon. I just found that out. Little
Well,
food for knowledge.
Hey, she ain't got to know. Forget, she can't know. Is it paid for? You didn't steal it. Then it don't matter.
Even if I did steal it, so what? You should be happy your man is a thug
It depends on
and
who
he
you stole
romantic.
it from. Did you steal it from
Hey, listen.
someone with less or someone with more? And
Hey,
then,
if they had chocolate-covered strawberries, they definitely had
like, if
more.
you robbed the bank and you got the money to buy the chocolate covered strawberries, I'm okay with that because that's
What if
the
I
bank
robbed
money.
the candy store that was making chocolate-covered
Is it a
strawberries?
small business candy store, like a local owner? Then I have a problem. But if it's some giant chain, then fuck them.
Oh my God.
That's just how I feel.
Trust me, fellas, if you steal them chocolate covered strawberries, your woman gonna be happy she got herself a real thug and she got herself a romantic.
I mean, it depends on the girl you with.
Every girl want that.
Nah, not me.
Every girl want a romantic thug ass nigga.
Nah, that seemed a little.
Every female want to go ahead and take a little picnic out in the park and shit, and then get home and get fucked like a dirty slut.
I ain't gonna argue with that one.
I know you wasn't gonna argue with that one.
But that doesn't make you a thug because of how you have sex. Now wait a minute. We're gonna go ahead and get the no. Pause right there. Because we're gonna go ahead and make that into a transition into Talk Your Shit Maz. And the Talk Your Shit Maz subject we had for today, because we haven't done this in a while, was about Nelly. Now after we posted that this was gonna be a topic for today, then one with Little Fizz. Now I haven't seen the Little Fizz video, so I can't discuss the Little Fizz video. However, people that judge Nelly, I'll say, in a different opinion than I had when I saw the Nelly video, said the same thing about Lil Fizz. So your opinion really it's not that valid to me. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this Talk Your Shit Maz. So you did not know though. I was giving you 2 minutes to just talk. I don't have anything to say.
Listen.
Wait a minute. Let me look at the. Let me make sure you only get 2 minutes, because I know you'll keep going. All right, go.
Let me say something. I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest time, it's two different things, man. It's reality and it's this fucking social media shit. When it comes to anything with a picture or a video, you need at least about 13 inches for females to really not talk shit about how big your dick is. And the bitch got to be thick like a baseball bat, for real. Like, your shit has to be fucking huge. Like, the type of dick that when females see it, they gonna be like, nah, I don't know if I want to try that size. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've been turned down because of the size of your dick, then that's the one that should be in pictures and videos. Anything else, I promise you, somebody has said your dick is little. Even, it don't matter how many females have told you your dick big, how thick it is, blah, blah, blah. Somebody has seen a picture or video and said your dick was little. Now, here's the problem. In real fucking life, most niggas ain't walking around with fucking horse dicks. Most motherfuckers just got a regular ass size dick. And females get fucked and fight over the motherfucker all the fucking time. No fucking problems. But all of a sudden, when it's a picture or a video, all of a sudden, you need to be fucking 12 inches in a fucking tree trunk. Nah, fuck that, ladies. Y'all know good and fucking well, if a motherfucker has some shit like that, y'all be like, ooh, yeah, that nigga working with a monster. If that nigga showed up in person, though, you'd be like, nah, I'm not, nah, you ain't about to fuck my shit up. Because that nigga's over, he go fuck some shit up. You better hope a motherfucker with a fucking tree trunk knows how to fuck. Because a nigga that don't know how to fuck is gonna get up in there and get to ramming shit he shouldn't be fucking ramming. Your ass gonna be fucked up for the next 2 or 3 months. Talking about, oh, yeah, man, that shit hurt. I bet it did hurt, dummy. You got some dude don't know what the fuck he in there doing. In there just cramming shit.
Time, all right. Yo, I agree.
No shit.
I saw the Nelly video. I was like, whew. Because I'm not one of those chicks that want 13 inches. I don't know what to do with 13 inches.
They don't know what to do with 13 inches.
Listen, if you just have a literal man cave down there, you don't need someone to have 13 inches. First of all. Second, the length ain't what you supposed to go for anyway. It's the girth. The width. You know, but again, that's another reason why I want you to have your whole 2 minutes to just say that shit. Because I agree.
I fucking promise y'all, the dick that every female has cried over and was heartbroken over was a regular size fucking dick. It was not no fucking huge. Now, she may have lusted over the motherfucker that may have had a fucking 12-inch dick.
Again, if he knows how to use it, agreed on there. Agreed on there. Agreed on there.
Otherwise, he about to fuck your ass up.
It's not even that. It's honestly... I think probably the majority of the bigger ones probably don't know what they're doing because they probably already feel like I got this. I don't need to do anything else. There's no work put in. That would just be my assumption on the average big dick male. just my assumption.
All right, well,
and probably have not been told anything otherwise.
Well, that's because females don't know what the fuck they doing either. Like, they get in there and they think like all that pain and shit. They be like, "Girl, I couldn't walk afterwards."
Nah.
And my show be like, "Yeah, it's supposed to be pleasureful. You ain't supposed to be in fucking pain."
I don't know. No, that's not. It's
Like,
not enjoyable.
Beating up the pussy.
It's
is
not enjoyable.
literally
People
beating up
sit
your
here
pussy.
and watch porn and think that's it. First of all, they're not even wet. That's they've had help. That's probably not a natural wetness down there that y'all are seeing. Let's start there. But no, again, agreed. I'm not. I don't. I pass on all of that. The second part of your topic, I don't think you're gonna need 2 minutes for this. Was Nelly also caught like hell for that? So Nelly caught hell for the size and the fact that he was moaning in the video, and I'm like.
Niggas can't enjoy themselves.
I agreed again.
Women can't stand for niggas to enjoy themselves. Soon as it was a smile on Nelly's face, they was probably like, nope. You ain't gonna enjoy
He's
yourself
too
on
happy.
this one, nigga. Too happy, motherfucker.
Too happy. Yeah, again, I watched the Nelly video. I'm not gonna say how many times, and I found no problems. I forget what you now there. I guess there's our disagree. Just because what I'm seeing on there, I wasn't bothered. It looked right to me.
I mean, I just watched a glimpse of it, and that's because somebody had it like on the actual Facebook thing. When I scroll down, it play automatically. And
Somebody had it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I requested it. I ain't gonna even bullshit you.
Yeah, I think I don't know how
I
everybody
looked
else.
for it and couldn't find it. So then I'm like, hey yo, who got the video?
I mean, I'm in Facebook jail, so it ain't too much I can really do.
Yeah.
Scroll
Well,
over.
actually, shout out to William. He posted it on our page, and doubling back a little bit to what I was saying, not knowing how to use it. I know Robert, he commented that, somebody older showed him what to do. I think that might happen with a nice little percentage of men when it comes to what to do with women. They get taught by someone older than them, which would make sense because more than likely somebody younger.
I mean,
she probably don't even know what she want yet.
I mean, listen, and we got to be careful with saying shit like that because y'all be like, "Oh, you're saying that it should be grown-ups having sex with underage kids." Like, no, we're not saying that.
All right, nobody said that.
You know that's where they gonna take it.
I mean, if you want to be an idiot, go for it.
That's
your
where
life.
I know where they gonna take it. I know how niggas think nowadays. Everything is something criminal with them. Oh, so you're telling me? Like,
I mean, there is a lot of pedophilia going around, but yeah, not all. That's the point. I mean, honestly, for me, when it's still, that double standard. If it was a younger male and a older female, and I really think a big chunk of that is how we view women and girls in society versus how we view boys and men in society. But then there's also that big major thing is that, the little boy, he can't get pregnant. Now, yeah, he could be the father, but he can't physically carry the child. And it's different for, if you're a girl, but it's both fucked up to me. I'll just put it that way. Either side is fucked up to me. But I'm a hope Robert meant he was of age to be with a older woman. I'll just put it that way.
Mandingo?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. I can tell you right now, that girl was.
Do you really want to just go ahead and just say everything, or
What they gonna do? Arrest her?
Well, I don't know if he may not want it. I'm sorry, Robert, if you said it.
Here's the problem. Men will admit that they've lost their virginity to an older female because a lot of times it was the babysitter or somebody that was just
Y'all also
around
don't
and
get
shit.
judged though.
I
Like
mean, because it's
nobody's
a double
gonna call
standard.
you like a hoe or put a
Because
freaking
it's a
scarlet
double
letter
standard.
on you for.
Because it's a double standard.
Yeah.
The thing is, and we changed up so much shit now that everything is kind of like crazy where they trying to make it seem like, no, it's the same for the boys and the girls. Like, it's never been the same for the boys and the girls.
Oh no, wait. Robert, go ahead. And he said it. He's Robert on Facebook, on our Facebook chat. He said he was 19, she was 48.
Oh, he just made it.
Well,
He had just fucking made it. Oh no, that's he said who taught him how to fuck.
Yeah.
He ain't not talking about losing his virginity.
no.
Okay,
That's
all
what
right.
I said.
Okay.
You
All right,
you
different thing, my bad.
I
I was
tried
always
to
thinking about-
stop you from
No, don't, just let me go with my rants. Don't
yeah,
try to
I
stop it.
tried to, but I thought maybe,
Don't
you
try
know,
to
you
stop
knew
it.
something.
But-
I didn't.
But like, even with when Lil Boosie got in trouble when he said something about getting his younger son some pussy, and everybody was like, "Oh, I can't believe it." And I'm thinking to myself like, Bernie Mac literally got on stage and was said like, you know, you walk into a room and you see your daughter getting fucked, your underage daughter getting fucked by some dude, you gonna be ready to kill the dude. But
Yeah.
you walk into a room and see your son getting fucking some chick, and you gonna be like, hey, now. You go
It
ahead
goes
and
back
get her,
to that thing.
Get her on up out of here, and then you close the door. You got a little smile on your face.
First of all, I'm beating that chick ass. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Well,
especially
you're a mother.
because I'm right. Bam, there it is.
Men-
However, if it's my daughter, I'm trying to kill you.
But from a man's standpoint, trust me, we
There's
don't want our
no
daughter.
difference.
We don't want our no. Here's the difference, because women, y'all will accept your daughter going out and being like, oh yeah, after she's old enough to go on dates. Women, in those situations, it's always the mother that's trying to convince the father, hey, she's old enough to let her go out on dates. As a father, your daughter's old enough to go out on dates when she can collect an AARP card.
Oh.
That's when she's old enough to go out on dates. That's
Why
when she can
is
lose,
that?
because that's your daughter.
No, that's because men know how other men are.
No,
Yeah.
it's just because it's our daughter. We don't want no nigga touching
And
our daughter.
okay,
Period.
we'll say because men know how other men are, even if they're still prepubescent. Like that just is what it is. When a mother feels like the daughter is okay to go out, I mean, it depends. You got the mother that wants to be friends with the daughter, so she wants her to be able to go out, or even possibly trying to live vicariously through her. Maybe your daughter's a little more popular. I mean, you can have a whole range of different scenarios. I don't know what parent do you think should be, who should win that? The mother or the father? The mother that wants the daughter to be able to date, or the father that's like, no?
It depends on how old the girl is.
She's 15.
What grade is that? 10?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Supervised date. Yeah. Yeah.
For me, because my daughter is actually 15. I will say it depends on the kid. She's still kind of like very young-ish, especially compared to like some of these other teenagers out here. So for her at 15, I'd say supervised date. If you could have a 15-year-old that is different, shit, you damn near old enough to drive, you know?
And like, you know, for that answer, you gotta understand it changed with the times, because when I was 15, we would go to Tower City on Saturdays. We'd go to Randall Mall on Saturdays. So if I was going out on a date with a girl, all I gotta do is just meet her there. It ain't like I don't even need permission. I'm already at the mall, but just go to the movie with the girl.
See, and that's why I said for my daughter, no. Now, if she was a kid that went out with her friends a lot and, you know, knew how to get around on her own, I don't think she's quite there yet. So for her, I'd have to at least pick up and drop off. Like if they're just going to the movies or something, I'd rather be the parent than the boy. Or if they're going to, that's the thing. I'm cool with a pick up and drop off. My son is older than her, and he would go by himself. But see, he would do other things by himself without me having to pick him up and drop him off anyway. So he already built up being able to
Perpetuating these stereotypes.
run back home.
So your son was able to do things that your daughter wasn't
I
able to
haven't
do at the
stopped
same
her.
age.
See, you didn't hear that correctly. She's never been the kid to really go out with her friends first and know how to do things on her own. So I'm not comfortable with her dating anyone without me being there, at least, even if it's just a pick up and drop off myself.
Double standards.
It's not. If she was is going to do things and in different sports and activities, because a lot of that was him getting around back and forth to school. So I was okay. And I still did pick up with drop offs with him too. And and I was okay with it also being a parent. Where your double standard would kick in is I was less fearful when he left the house because he's a boy. So there's your difference.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
There's your difference. I wasn't as worried about the things that could go wrong with him versus that could go wrong with my daughter.
It's some real fucking weirdos.
It's complete facts. But he's also bigger and able to defend himself a little bit better, a lot better than she is. Shit, she's like smaller than me and skinnier.
Yeah, I deal with kids, so trust me when I tell you, like, it's some fucking weirdos.
Yeah,
out there, like,
I am not.
These
I
kids
said,
on some weird
now
shit.
notice again, I said less fearful. I didn't say fearful, not fearful. I said less fearful. Every time my kids ain't around me, I'm worried. We sitting here right now, I'm worried because they're not right in my sight. So
I'm glad I don't have a daughter because I work with kids and.
Yeah,
no.
my dad does too. I believe me. I've heard some things.
No,
I have heard some. Whoo.
Teachers be sitting back trying to explain, be like, and her mother came and she was trying to tell me such. I'll be sitting there like, wait a minute, you said what happened now? Because these kids is living a totally different fucking life. My life ain't this exciting. I'm sitting up here like, what the fuck? These kids is living their fucking 30s right now at 15 and 16.
Robert said he told his daughter she could date when she moved out the house.
I know. Shit, and then Robert's probably gonna make sure his daughter don't ever have a job.
Lord.
she gotta find a nigga that's gonna marry her immediately. No date, no nothing.
Wow. What century did we just go back to?
Shit, the great century, back making America great
Well,
again,
yeah, back when
20s.
you go ahead and have your daughter get married to get or sell a cow or get one. Come on.
You know how much
Since we done got into, all right, so we kind of ran through your topics faster than I thought we would.
Right now, you know how much a cow's going for? How his meat is?
Whatever.
I would sell
My
you
point
your
with
whole,
that was it was
you know
never.
Your kids obviously sold off.
Even then,
Straight to Europe
it was about your daughter, I guess, being secure and being taken care of, so she don't come back home. Oh Lord,
slavery ain't over. Like what the fuck? And we laugh. Hold on. I was watching a documentary, and it was like 2009, 2010. And these people, like, the lady was still like fucking a sharecropper. And I was like, legally, did nobody tell her like, hey, that's not a real thing no more? Like, she, like literally her devotion is to that family, like her mother before her, like her. I'm thinking to myself, like,
wow.
So nobody, y'all got cameras here to find this lady, but did nobody stop and say, hey, ma'am, we at least getting you to the old folks home or something because you can't be a sharecropper. It's not a thing.
I mean, people can be easily fooled. I know I have been before, but because you said that, I thought about. Did you hear the story about the lady that thought that she was in training to be a DEA agent?
No.
So this was like recent too. This guy pretended to be a DEA agent and that he was training this lady, I forget how many months, to be a DEA agent. Something happened and he got caught and then she got dragged into it and she didn't even have to play stupid because she just was. That's what happened in 2022. It still happens, man. You never know.
I'm not surprised. Listen, let me tell you a little piece of black history. There was a young man that pretended to be a fucking doctor at 15 years old. Not only that, he had a fucking office and employees at 15. The nigga had people coming in to see
I remember
him as
hearing
a
about
doctor.
that. What was that, like 5-6 years ago or something?
And I wish
that
I
was
could
a little
remember
minute
his
ago.
name.
I can't. I don't even. Yeah, I
He's
forgot all about that.
Legendary level.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him, legendary, my nigga.
Well, he's grown now.
God, how at 15? How do you just get your own office, employees, and people coming to see you? He's probably billing them.
Remember the movie Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
There it is. A pilot, a doctor, a lawyer, but he actually passed the bar exam. So I mean, it depends on your skill level.
True story.
I think so. That's why I brought it up. Yeah, I think it was based off of a true story. It wasn't like a docu-movie or whatever that's called. But yeah, it was based off of. So hey, you never know.
Never know my ass.
People get scammed all the time.
I like that. I ain't gonna say that because y'all niggas are still clicking on that fucking Bitcoin shit. And then making videos like, oh my God, I just made $26,000 in like the past 10 minutes using Bitcoin. You guys have to try it.
I told you, your timeline different than mine. I don't see that shit. You know what I'll see when somebody got their page just like took, and then you'll see like the post about how much
Bitcoin
they made.
And stuff,
yeah, you'll see that, but I ain't seen nobody with no video. No,
I like the ones that's creative where they like post up like this house, and then the message from the person be like, oh man, I can't believe it. I was saved up and I was able to purchase this new home. It's got like 300 likes on there. People are like, hey, congratulations. I'm thinking like, y'all do realize there's no way in fucking hell she could afford that home. I'm not here to judge, but that's clearly like a $600,000-$700,000 house. I'm like, you can tell she's just not the person to get that $600,000 or $700,000 house unless she hit the lottery. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. You need a lot of credit. You need a lot of down payment. A $700,000 house, $800,000 house, that down payment, even at 3.5%, my nigga.
Especially not that fast. Like, I just saw you yesterday.
Like, Bitcoin didn't raise that much. How much did you put in Bitcoin?
How did you get on it? Wait a minute. I need to see some paperwork. Let me see your bank statement.
That's what I need to do.
Matter of fact, that shit wouldn't even clear through the bank that fucking fast. Come to think of it, that wouldn't happen either. You gotta wait at least a week.
Like, make it realistic.
Shit, I'm waiting 2 days on $150. Come on. That don't even make sense.
Shit, I know a nigga that's owed me $500 since fucking June.
Since June?
Top that. Yeah, I'm a lenient drug dealer. I at least give my people time to work off their debts a little bit.
You do payment plans and sell drugs?
Shit, you got to.
I don't think I ever heard of that. You a trustworthy ass drug dealer, I swear. Cause what you gonna do?
My fault.
What you gonna do if he don't pay? We got 8 minutes to discuss. What you gonna do if he don't pay?
Why the fuck would I tell you that? And then so something happened to him, they be like, but we have.
I mean, you already put it out there. You already put it out there that he owes you money.
A lot of people owe me money. You know what I mean? I'll be like, well, what you gonna do if this person doesn't pay you? Your mom still owes you $10 for your birthday.
It depends on how much, but I don't loan people no amount of money that I don't ever want to see again. So there's that.
Your mom borrowed $10 of your money when you were 10 for cigarettes. What are you gonna do about it? Gonna beat her ass and knock her the fuck out?
Did she cook you dinner that night? And you have nothing to do.
No, she did not. I cooked it myself.
I wanted a story of what you would do if he don't pay. I still am amazed that you loan drugs. You can't get them back. So, like, you can't resell them.
I mean, it's drugs. It'll get sold.
No, you can't.
I want to say weed. Don't.
No. I'm saying.
Like, well, now we know who's been selling fentanyl.
No. I'm saying you can't get this shit. Oh, you're talking about that end. All right, never mind. I was on the user end. That's what I'm like. Oh no, you're on a different sale end.
Oh, so trust me. I got a little Jimmy on that sale a little bit.
Because I was gonna say that'll be like with the vet bill I owe. Like, y'all didn't already fix my dog. What y'all gonna do? Come take her back? Like, what?
Yeah, you can
come take the stitches out. You can't take the blood transfusion back.
You can rest assured nobody's smoking that pack that I'm waiting for that 500 on. Trust me.
Oh shit!
That shit was weak. I got a lot of calls. I don't know what that nigga sold me.
Yeah, that was a different end. That's what I'm like, you can't get once they smoke it, it's gone. You can't get the fucking weed back to resell it.
They ain't about to smoke that shit up.
Well,
they'd be sick.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that neither. Cause why?
It look good.
I can discuss
good,
all this weed smoking because I am legal to smoke in Ohio.
Shit, I'm legal to sell in Ohio. So what happened is,
what's the name of your dispensary?
Shit, mind your fucking business.
How can I purchase from you if is that the name?
I'll see me after the show. Walk me to my car.
I'll pop the trunk.
It's a pop-up shop. I wish they would say something to me, goddammit. Biden's giving out fucking crack pipes and y'all.
So, okay, how do you feel about, I forgot about that. The battery's about to die. What? How do you feel about,
what, crack pipes?
Yeah, those being handed out.
I want to see them. I've seen crack pipes before, but usually they're homemade crack pipes. So I want to see what is a crack pipe supposed to look like. And I want to know also, where did they get the research to know what is a proper crack pipe supposed to look like? Like, was they recruiting crackheads and they was just like, hey, listen, we need you to work with our scientists real quick. We're trying to create some top-notch crack pipes. So what would you do to it? Like, these aren't the advisors that I would ask, but I want to definitely see what the fuck the government crack pipes looks like. It might be nice. Would you try crack if it was a nice crack pipe? You'd be like, this is a nice crack pipe. I would try crack.
Why? Because I don't do drugs that I see people fucked up from. So, like, I've seen people be normal with weed, so I'll smoke weed. I've seen the meth, no. Heroin, no. Like, I'm okay. I'm a functioning weed addict. I'm okay with being called that. But I don't know.
Ain't nothing nice about it, though. But if they made it seem like it was, all right, so let's say, like, cocaine. If they like, this cocaine is like sugar. So when you sniff it, it's real sweet in your nose. And you be like, oh, I like sugar. No. And then you be like, I'll try it. No. Like, you get a nice ass crack pipe, like it's gold. And like your favorite color is purple. So like gold and purple. You wouldn't try crack if it was in a very nice crack pipe.
Because the drug that's still in it is not okay. But you'll be like, the battery on the camera is about to die. The drug that's in it is not okay with me. So that's a no for me.
But that was because it might.
You know what I have? I have a fancy little blunt holder though. I got that. I'll take care of that. I got a nice little vape pen. I got two of them. One rose gold, the other one the little Bob Marley thing.
All I'm saying is this: like, if they had like a nice syringe. And they was like, hey, listen, we just giving these out for people trying heroin. You like, I will try heroin. This is a nice syringe.
For a syringe?
It was a nice syringe.
How much does a syringe cost? Like, let's just be real. How much does one syringe cost?
It could be a nice
If I just wanted a fancy little syringe, I go buy a syringe, go to a craft store, and decorate the shit without the drug.
Look, you can go to fucking Walgreens and get a fucking pen that's fucking $1 and you get 6 of them motherfuckers. Oh. But you can also go out and get yourself a $700 pen that writes, but it's nice as fucking. It's 24 karat gold and got like a little.
I have no use for it. Huh? I have no use for it. But to answer your question, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's weird, but I know I'm on the end of being safe and not sharing needles still. We've actually never talked about it before, but like when I was growing up, my dad was a like serious drug addict. So if he could have been safer.
What are we talking about? 70s or 80s?
In the 80s. Well, late 70s into the 80s.
Yeah, it don't count.
Yeah, it does. I didn't tell you which drug.
I say it all the time. Like, listen. I can say it all the time.
See, the thing is, for being a kid, though, I can't say I didn't have to get the bad effects of that. Like, family was just on point with all of it. But the difference with my family is, like, we're open with honest with our kids, if knowing how much they can handle. So, like, when my dad was in rehab, I knew where my dad was. But nothing went, like, weird in my life from that happening.
Here's
so my experience was a little different.
You need to understand, I don't care who you think your parents is. If your parents was raising you in the 80s and your parents was of young in the 80s, they did some freebase because freebase was cool.
Not my mother.
It was just one of them things where like, hey, shit. It was like smoking weed now. Niggas be like,
no,
shit.
Not my mom.
You at the party? Shit, y'all trying to...
And I agree, certain drugs just went around that way. But we got to go ahead and wrap this first episode up, though.
You ever bring some cocaine to a party now?
We're done.
In 2022?
We're done.
Who done with what?
The show.
Shit, I'll take this mic home and keep talking. Listen.
I'm going to wrap it up. Why? Turn his mic off. I'm going to wrap it up because we can announce our first sponsor, Peace of Mind Protection. We have a sponsor now. Isn't that awesome? All right. Make sure to tune in live Thursdays, 7 p.m. on Just Say Fuk It. I am BLK Pepper Potts.
I'm just trying to tell y'all about it. You bring out that
Lord
cocaine back, that bag.
That's okay, because I know Watt's going to cut your ass the fuck off. All right. So, again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everyone that got into our chat. That was great to actually talk to a couple people. Like, we actually had a couple people watching this time. That's awesome. Again, BLK Pepper Pot.
Big head, big booty bitches. I'm Maseratii.
Thank you. Finally fucking said it.
Big head, big booty bitches.
I mean, you can rock out 10 more seconds.
Big head, big booty bitches. Big head, big booty bitches.
That's one way to go out. First episode in the book.
It's a Valentine's Day episode.
Ooh. All right.
Who don't want a big head, big booty bitch?
Oh my